Hello, Taurus. Hello, hello. I am very excited for your reading here. This is for the new moon reading on September 28th. I'm a little flush, and I think you'll find out why here. This reading's pretty amazing. Let's just go ahead and start off by saying the overall energy I have pulled from the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware, and we have pulled also from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And then for the actual tarot part of the reading here, that is the Gilded Tarot by Barbara Moore. So let's just jump in, Taurus. Let's just jump in. So we start with the overall energy of the conscious channeling. Now, this is so beautiful because what this is telling you is to allow something to come to you. Something is coming to you, allow it to come to you, accept it. It is going to be good, okay? It's a beautiful card. I love that card. It has several meanings, but for this one, it is saying allow something to come to you. Open up your heart and allow something to come in. Also, for the overall energy, we have the Treasure Island card. Now, this card is absolutely about the law of attraction, right? And a lot of us have heard of that. Okay. So, yes, you can use it for things like manifesting money and whatnot, but you still have to put the work in for that. But that's not what this is today. This is law of attraction. This is you having positive thinking. This is what you put out there, you get back, period, right? So, as you can see, we've got this turtle just kind of going with the flow, right? And we've got all these hearts in here coming out of the treasure chest. So this is going to be more on the love and passionate side, which I couldn't agree with more here. This is going to be very good. So law of attraction, positive thinking, going with the flow, allowing something to come to you. Now let's just go ahead and get right on into the tarot. And this very first card was the most beautiful. I got the chills when this card popped up, and it's the Five of Wands, and it came in reverse. So I feel like there's been some conflict maybe that's been going on, some fighting for no reason. I mean, when you really think about it, and that's all behind you now. Okay, that's behind you. This is more than likely going to be with a significant other. Maybe you're in a long-term relationship, or maybe you're in a newer relationship, but there's been some conflict. Maybe it's a family friend. It's going to resonate differently for everybody because this is a general reading, but for the majority of you, I really feel like this is a relationship that you've been in long-term. A partner, a lover, a husband, a wife, whatever it might be, a spouse, that this has been a longer term relationship and you've had some conflict lately and that's all finally passed. So that's beautiful to finally let go of all of that. Then we have as I throw all the cards everywhere, we have the Fool in reverse. So this is you. And your partner, and there's no more holding back. You're going to bring spontaneity back on the new moon. You're not holding back your feelings, and I don't mean that in a bad way. As far as I'm so mad at him or her, and I'm not going to say anything. No, all of that's going to be gone. You're now going to have more love and spontaneity in your life and doing things a little bit on a whim, enjoying life as we should, which brings us to, I can't pick up the cards, guys. I can never pick up the cards. That brings us to the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is absolutely perfect in this reading here. It's unified love. It's attraction. Look at how they are just literally staring into one another's eyes, and look at the lights coming out of the cups, and it's equal, and there's just that love there. And it is, because here we go. Oh, here we go. I got a little nervous energy. The cards always pull through energy for me, and Got a little bit of that butterflies, nervous energy. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because that Two of Cups brings us right to the Lovers. And this is the Lovers. This is passion. This is love. September 28th, guys. I believe that's a Saturday. Make time for that other person. And it's going to be good. It is going to be heated and good. And probably other things I shouldn't say. And I won't say. But you get my drift here. It is going to be really, really good. Very, very passionate, just as the card depicts here. And just can't get enough of each other. That's a good thing, right? Those are good moments in life. So then it takes us here to the Seven of Wands. Now, what I did notice here, and you'll see as we go through, we have a lot of wand energy, and that is action. That is taking action. Also, let me go back to the Lovers, guys. Let me go back to the Lovers because, you're a Taurus. You are the most sensual of all the signs, okay? That is definitely your energy. You're the most physical, right? That doesn't have to be sexual, but it definitely is. You are sensual. It is, this is your time. That full moon, that new beginning on that full moon is going to be really good. Anyway, back to the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is perseverance. Yes, I can say that. You are holding your own, and this isn't a defensive thing. This is, you don't care what anybody's saying about your relationship. They don't know what it's really like inside. So you might gripe to a friend about your partner, but sometimes that gives them the idea that your partner is a horrible person, and they're not, right? They just having maybe a moment. So just know that, if you are going to defend your partner, you don't have to go on and on. They're not in your life on a day-to-day basis, okay? They're not in your life on a day-to-day basis. And I don't think that's actually going to be a problem. I think that's more in your head. That maybe you've been thinking about that. Maybe I said too much to a friend about my relationship and now I regret it, but let go of that. It doesn't matter. And then you have the Nine of Wands, which is persistence in this love. You will fight for this love because you know that there's a really good connection there. And even though things may not have been perfect as of lately, you know that relationships have their ups and downs, and you are willing to persist. And so is that other person, which is really great. Now, as far as all this energy goes, see, I got goosebumps, and a little shakies. Those are good, little butterflies. You have the Eight of Wands next, so this is coming in fast. This is speed. This is coming in. This is going to be like passion. Like if you're in a long-term relationship, it's going to be like it's been renewed, like you first met, like you just cannot keep your hands off each other, which again is a good thing. And it takes you to the Hermit card, which usually this would mean you're going inside yourself, you're trying to find some answers, you're looking within, but in this reading it means you guys are locking yourselves up in your abode, right? And nobody's bothering you. You are just like, nope, I'm not taking phone calls, I'm not taking texts, I'm locking the door. The only thing that's coming in is, Chinese food for dinner. Okay, so that's what this is telling me. That's what Spirit's telling me. And just because this is tarot and Spirit doesn't mean we're not on a physical plane. Of course we are. We need those things, right? That's part of who we are here on this 3D earth. So it's good. And it takes us to the Hierophant in reverse, which is our card, or your card, Taurus. This is you just having freedom. You have freedom this weekend. You will explore. You will just your freedom to walk around the house with nothing on all weekend long, right? That it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those. So remember, this may not resonate with everybody. And we all have free will, so we can choose for this to not go this way. But, I wouldn't let the little things bother us, because who doesn't love that kind of a weekend? And that leads us to the Four of Wands. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time picking up the cards, which is harmony, right? You're going to feel not just the sensual, sexual part, but you're going to feel the love, the hugs, the leaning on the shoulders, the just even holding hands, right? So lots of harmony coming in with this new moon, September 28th. Takes us here to the Chariot, which means that you will want to have some self-discipline Um, what I mean by that, what's coming in is usually when we have these things, right? We have those type of weekends. We can overindulge in maybe alcohol or whatever it is. Try to keep that out of it as much as possible, because this is going to be much better if you're, again, clear headed. This is going to be a beautiful weekend for that. So this is just warning us, don't overindulge. It doesn't mean don't have a glass of wine. Have a glass of wine. Don't overindulge though. Keep it more clear. And again, that brings us into the Temperance card, which is again balance and moderation. Moderation will be key for you. Now, remember, I keep saying the weekend because the new moon's on the 28th, which I believe is a Saturday. However, this energy can go for the next 2 weeks up to the next month and keep it going, right? Why not keep that energy going? I did look at the bottom of the deck here, and I see that we have the Six of Wands, which again is telling us to keep the balance. Okay, keep your balance. The Devil card comes out. Don't let that scare you. Just stay in moderation, right? Have the glass or two of wine. Don't have the bottle of wine, right? Which will lead you to the Ten of Cups. Ultimate love, joy, happiness. So really good for the bottom of the deck there. And for those of you who normally watch, I usually pull a Buddha wisdom card, but today Spirit has guided me to pull another card from the wisdom of the Oracle. And what came out was the deep knowing, and this is following your intuition. So for me, because this is a love sensual reading, that means go with your intuition. What feels good, feels good. Okay, what feels good, feels good. Stick with your intuition. This is about connecting on a physical level in a very passionate, loving way. Don't let other people or other things interfere with that energy, because we would all like it all the time, and sadly we don't get it all the time. So definitely follow your intuition. Okay. I'm a little flushed. I'm a little flushed. I'm not gonna lie. This is a great reading, quite unusual reading. I don't normally get readings like this, so definitely go with it. If you have enjoyed this and this has helped you, please remember to hit the like, share, subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get notifications of when new readings come out. Well, all my love to you, my Taurus. I guess the only last